Welcome to another week right here on Amayal TV, and guess who's here?
Yes, I'm representing.
Anyway, so over the weekend there are a lot of news, Ghana news happening in Niger land and Niger news happening in Ghana land. So if you missed the gist, Menzgold officially launched in Nigeria alongside their Zylofon Media, and they held a concert on Saturday at one of the Friday, at one of their most beautiful centers, Echo Hotels. I wish I could go there one day, but someone who was there was Samuel Debra, and he's here to give us all the gist.
When the show began, it was quite eventful, and I'm sure most of you have read and seen some of the videos and what actually went on. And I think just like most people have been complaining, the Nigerian crowd could have done a lot better in terms of responding to our artists when they got on stage. Yes.
Yeah, but I think you guys have obviously seen the highlights on Amayal TV, and the one that I really want to talk about is Becca. You know, she recently got married to a Nigerian, so obviously it looked like the home support from the Niger crowd was a bit more, don't you think?
No, I don't think that was the reason. I think Becca has obviously done a lot of rounds with the Nigerian space, and during her 10th anniversary, a lot of them flew in to support and perform with her. She has a lot of collaborations, and so I think that she's a brand that majority of the Nigerians, or most of the Nigerians, know. And I think even with his performance, I think it's a craftsmanship. You know, even if the crowd is not responding to you, you should know how to engage them. And for her, I think the way she looked good, the way she controlled the band, dancing, stopping, interacting with the crowd, all of that helped. And the performance that got the most reaction was Nawash. I think also because the song that was very popular across, with Puerto Ranking in there. Although Puerto was not on stage with her, she performed, controlled the performance, and got the engagement. She had the people singing and dancing and moving to it. So I think Becca naturally was the one who, from Ghana, got the most response. But the other lady, Blessing, also got good response. And I think from the list of people that the Nigerian crowd may not know, I think Blessing did the most and I think it's because of the nature of her songs. She opened with I'm an Overcomer, and I think the song that was danceable, and she came in early, so there was a lot more energy, and so even though they didn't know the song and they were moved by it, they were vibing to it. And then she cleverly did a popular song. I keep forgetting the title, but I think it was by a Nigerian.
Okay. So she did her rendition as well.
She did her rendition. The crowd sang along actually, and then she closed it by singing Lucky Dube's different people.
One color. So different
I think
people, Niger, Ghana, but we are one.
She was very clever, and so she gained the interaction, even though her songs were not known to them. And also another person another Zylofon person, Kumi Guitar also opened. He was clever. He did Yellow Sisi, which is a song by Ghanaian.
High Life.
It's High Life. It was popular in Nigeria, and I get the feeling, even though the crowd that was close to the stage they were not vibing with it, the general atmosphere, people appreciated it. The mature audience that was seated, they were more like in tune to it. They're paying attention to it. And most of us have judged the success of the Ghanaian artists based on the crowd that was surrounding them, the Nigerian crowd. The Ghanaian crowd on the other side, we saw them dancing to Shatta Wale, everybody doing screaming, but the core crowd from Nigeria behind the stage were the ones that were not really moving.
Speaking of Shatta, can we talk about Shatta's performance?
Sure.
Because that's what's got people talking, because people feel like Shatta is like dancehall king, and then he went to Nigeria and he became like the dancehall slave.
I know, I was watching, I really felt bad because there was like no reaction, almost no reaction.
Do you think the Wizkid thing comes to play? You know, his whole gimmick.
No, I don't think. If anything, that gimmick made people who didn't know him in Nigeria pay attention. So
so they should have known his music more.
Yes, and the fact is, I think they knew some of his music. I believe the one that he, like the Hosanna with
Burna Boy.
When Burna Boy came on stage, the
whole thing lit up.
Somebody even went on stage to go and want to grab Burna Boy. And but when it was just
Shatta
Wale, they didn't. I mean, he tried everything. He tried his usual jokes. They wouldn't even laugh.
Oh.
Yeah, it was really
like.
It was a tough crowd. Like I've seen people saying that it was deliberate. That the Nigerians wanted to sell your music, but I don't think that's it. Maybe the crowd just didn't know how to engage with that music anyway.
Well, from one S to another S in Zylofon, the Stone God himself, Stonebwoy. I feel like people know Stonebwoy's music. You know, he does a lot of international things, and he's worked a lot with Nigerians. You know, Banky W, a whole lot of them. But his performance was an.
Well, to be honest, I think yes, people know him a lot in Nigeria, and they will mention him easily. And even when the show was building up, anytime they said we still have to come Stonebwoy, they would scream. Woo! And yeah. But I think I wrote that maybe the time he came on stage, even me myself, I was waiting for him to come. I had walked out at a point and then came in later. So I think all of these things added up. If he had performed much earlier and there was more energy, I feel that even if people didn't know him, the song, they would have vibed with him more than him coming much later. Yes, so
it was a good one.
I would say so, but it was painful to watch.
Top artists, being over there.
Yeah, but I also read people saying that Ghanaian artists flopped, and I think it's not true. They did their utmost best. The performances were good. It's just that the reaction wasn't coming from the Nigerians.
So what do you think they should do to kind of like make their music there? Because people were saying because they don't do much in promoting their songs out of Ghana. Once they release a song, they go to 3-4 radio stations in Ghana and they think that is it. But these Nigerians come here all the time to promote their songs.
Yes, I think we also have to look at a number of things. Nigerians in general, I don't think at events they vibe to music like the way we do. Because I've had friends from Nigeria come to concerts in Ghana and they're always amazed, like when Ghanaians are dancing and singing along at concerts. I think Nigerians are usually pompous and they will just sit there and be watching.
Big boss.
I think generally that's how the Nigerians are. And so even sometimes, even Sakode, as much as he's known in Nigeria, might perform and then he will not even get that reaction. And even themselves, some of them would it depends on, every crowd is different and how the consumers. So I don't think there's a one was the answer to everything question. People should look at things on those levels. I also feel that even the kind of music we do, they're not the kind that naturally would travel. I keep mentioning Kwame Eugene. I think his music now is a song kind of music you hear anywhere in Africa, and if you love African music, you appreciate it. So Sakode is doing good, but rap, not everybody loves rap, so he would have his core people who would sing to it if it's rap. So I think we should look at all these. Every artist should know what their brand is and know what they want with that brand, and with that you can now look at your opportunities beyond your borders. So I think there isn't a one solution to everything.
Absolutely.
And
I also think that with Zylofon being in Nigeria now, maybe they would also do more to push our songs, to push their record labels stuff into the country, so that next time they don't experience.
Because Zylofon, as we know, it's film, music, fashion, media, and so if they're going to set up a media company in Nigeria, even if it's radio or TV, we are hoping that the content would be the one that and even if they're going to do events, shows, again, it should.
Okay guys, so all too soon, we've come to the end of our special Zylofon Menzgold in Nigeria invasion thingy. Amaya is here and thank you so much for being here. We'll see you and stick and stay. Bye.